Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and today it's a nice sunshiny day today. But anyway, I've decided I want to show you a few things that I bought. No, I didn't buy things. I found in my room, you know, when I was doing the tidying up, me and Jeremy. So I've got some bits and pieces that I want to show you. Bits, you know. But anyway, so this is a steampunk journal that I started, I think 5 years ago. I think it was 5 years ago. So I just thought I might show you another look at it to see what you think so far, okay? Because I really like it. This is a bit of wallpaper. I haven't even fixed the cover yet. This is bare. It's just going to have to be done eventually. Okay, so this is the first pages. And I don't know whether they're steampunk things or not, but this is my interpretation of what I think it might be. Okay, so this one here, that man, I got him out of a fashion book from, you know, a vintage thing that had all different sorts of fashion ideas in it. So I put him on a piece of music paper. I gave him some wings. I think I had to cut them apart because I think they were a bit closer together to make him come out either side of himself. I gave him some cog things. I made a little booklet because I do like to decorate these journals a fair bit. I like to leave a bit of paper for journaling on, okay? And that's made from a piece of map, the piece of map thing that I have. And I just put some stuff on there, so that goes in there so you can write on that. I have this piece here that's really one of my favourite things. I love to do these sort of top things. And in there's just a little piece of a card, but that's a pocket that you can put stuff into. So that's a good thing, okay? I'll put that in there, and then I'll put a trim on the edge of this nice gold paper that I found. So I use it a bit on stuff. Now I've got this one here as a pocket, and I put on, there's a die cut I've got for that. That's a die cut too. I think that's a sticker, that little thing. And so I've got, because I've covered over most of the paper, I've made a journal, a little tiny journal that you can do your bit of little writings in. And I have a die that cuts out them pages like that, which I haven't got around to doing a lot of that for a while now. But anyway, and just made that little bit there for the top. Now there's a clock here. This came off, I think, a piece of a card, like, I mean, a scrapbook paper, I think, that was in. So I've just put a butterfly on it and some whirly cog things on him. And under there, I put some paper for you to write on. And it looks like I've cut that out with some fancy scissors. So there you go. Now this one here, I love these, what's the names? What do you call them? Oh, the pipes and things like that, you know, for the drains or whatever. So that, or it could be for a train or something, you know, could be. And this is a piece of scrapbooking paper on there, and I've just put some pages on that. I've cut out that with one of my dies too, and there's also lined paper behind there. This one here I did, well, stamping must be on the other side. No, I did stamping here. You can see it just. I like this here, what I've done with that. So I've got a key on there, I've got a little cog on that one, and another little journal in here. So this is good that you can just have this to write down things, and you can put them back in there, and you still got all the pretty things there too, see, to look at. Now this one here's got a clock on it. I put a brad in there, back the other way, you know, and turn the little things back that way to make the hands of the clock. I wonder what I put over that. That must be a little... I've got a... What's the name? I can't think of my words today. It's a little circle. And this one here I do like. I've got a magnet behind this, and I do like that idea of doing that. So that just opens down and you can write on there, because I've got, oops, a bit of lace on it too. This opens back here as well. I do like that, and I love the way that these magnets work. They're fantastic. This is a 3 thing, pocket. It's a 3 pocket. I have something in here I can show you the pockets. Maybe I do. I don't know. There'll be something in here somewhere. There you go. So that one goes in here. Well, it would do if it wanted. And then this one goes up here. And there's the top one too. Maybe for something skinny can go down in that. And go down in there. Look at that. So I've got 3 pockets on that. And then I used the gears again, and the hand I cut out of something. I've got that man. I have got a box full in front of me of things that I could use to make more or finish this one. So this is that gold paper that I've got on the side there, the edge. I like that. Now I've got a world, and I got that out of something that I don't remember, of course. And I have a card, and I did, it's gold on the back too, but I wanted it somewhere for the journal, so I put that on there so it'd be for journaling. A card. Yeah. Go in here somehow, will fit. I got this stamp there that we did. I stamped that on. This is a bit of coffee dyed paper, although a lot of them are, I think. There's a piece of tape, a paper sticker thingy, and there's another bit over there. And under here is another little journal thing, and it's got circles that I can't get hold of. It goes that way, and they've just been stamped on that one a bit. You can still write over it, still plenty of places to write. And then there's another page there that you can write on. And I've got this piece here. This is the tag that I made, and then I used it for a tuck spot, and I made this king thing and stuck that silicone thing over the top of it. It's a cabochon thing, but it's not glass. And then we've got the suitcase, and it has brads on the corners, and then you can put the little tag in there. Another little booklet. Excuse me, I just had a mouthful of water. I stapled them together. I think he looks pretty cool, that little bit. And I've got some part of a stamp there. And there's this one, and I used a piece out of the scrapbooking paper to make a square, and then put these for wheels, Junior, and somebody's out there tooting. And then I have this really busy card, and there's a Tim Holtz person on there. From there, you can journal in that. Now, I made this lady. I had fun doing the lady, because I put a pipe in her mouth and wings on her, and a hat and a boot. I'll put that photo Monty down there. And I'm going to put something different in this bit, because this is not for sale. This journal, it's not going to be for sale, because it's the first one I've ever done, and it looked like steampunk, sort of my thing. But I will be making more, because I really like doing this sort of thing. I really enjoy it, and it's more of that paper. Really good paper too. I don't know what it is, but it's really cool. I just cut it in strips and turned over the edges, put on there. There's a round the world sticker that come off something that I bought. Oh, sorry, I can't show. Shouldn't be showing you that. Shouldn't be showing. I mean, I should be showing you this. I shouldn't be holding it up like that. So there's this boy and his dog, and he's got wings. Wings that I got off some sticker thing. I made holes in a piece of stuff to do that with, because I seen somebody got some out of a book, you know, these paper with the holes, and they just cut the hole strips. And I thought, I could make my own holes in there, and anything one man can imagine, another man can make real, and that's really true, isn't it? And then there's this piece of paper there that I've got out of a book of papers like that I bought, sorry. And that's that one. More cog things. I love these because I just cut them out, and I just really like doing them. I enjoyed this too. I like making these cards for some reason. I've got a thing about these cards now, and I really like making them. Didn't like doing it once. This is something out of, what's it called, that thing? Hobo. I think it's hobo thing, papers. And there's a nice sticker, the money, and then I've got a bit of, I don't know what that is. I do, but I can't say really. But it's like a plasticky thing on it, and I made more holes in that bit. I put a bit of white paint or something over that, so it'll cover that over. Yesterday I made this one. I put this page in because, and now I can see today that is crooked. Isn't it? I don't know. It may not be. It might be. I think it's the way that thing is sitting. Anyway, now I'm going to have to fix this, where I just pull that bit off there. Maybe it'll be fine, because it might have been. I'll come off that bit. I'll get this piece off. Come on. There we go. And then I can. It'll be fine. It's going to be mine anyway. So, but I think it's going to be good for me for ideas. You know, I made a balloon. I am really impressed with this balloon because it was a really tricky thing to do. I do have another one here. I'm sure I said it a while ago. That I tried to do. I sort of got a bit of a handle on it, I think. It's not bad. A lot of glue on it though. There's a lot of glue, so I probably didn't like the idea that you can see all this glue. So it's not sticking either, that thing. That's another thing too. You've got to find something that's going to stick properly for you, because you don't want it to come undone. But I'll keep that, because then I can get the idea that I made one of those. And here's of course, is a sticker of a balloon. But the voyage of your dreams. So that's pretty cool. I've got this one here, and I did the corners out of a wheel. I cut the wheel out very crookedly by the look of this, and I did the corners for her. So there's a key and a pocket, and then I've got this piece, and I've got a bit on the back that opens up like so. Maybe I accidentally stuck that down, I think. No, we got him. It's all good. Yeah, small cogs, gears, whatever you call them. I don't know. You could call them gears or cogs. There's probably different. Probably there's different things on it. It could be something the same. So that's that bit. And then I've got a nice piece of washi tape down here. So this is minimal, not quite finished, the back part. And then I made this bit because I had to. I had to make it a visible pocket. Look at that. So we got that. Vintage Travel. I got this from somewhere. Is it a piece of cardstock? It could be. Of something. Or did I stick that? I did. I stuck that on there. I have to finish the clock. It needs to be done. I'll find where the hole is there. Put that back in. It's a secret pocket, isn't it? And then there's nothing more. Oh yes, there's a train. Look at the train. Isn't it cool? I was wondering yesterday too when I was looking at this, I wonder where I got that from. That's a nice pocket there, that you can put something in. See, this is not, like I said, it's not finished yet. It's got a long way to go. I don't think I've got anything more in there. It's got a bit to go yet. Oh, where was I looking at? Something I thought I could finish today. This here. Maybe I could finish this today. But I don't know if I've got the stuff to put on it though handy with me, so I'd have to have a cog or something, wouldn't I? Not a cog. I'd have to have I've got brads. I've got brads here. I could probably make a thing. Hands for the clock. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. This is a paper here that I got. It's just like a, I think you know what it is. I think it's from something that flowers were wrapped in. I think you get this sort of thing from the florist. Well, at least you might sell it to you, I suppose, but I think that's where it's come from. So I've got that there handy. And here I've got some bits. If I want to make I've got a hands for a clock, look at that. There you go. I do have something of everything really. I'm a bit of a bowerbird, so I collect up these things, you see. I hope this is alright, this shot of the camera, I hope this is alright. There's a thing in here, I'm going to grab it out. So I don't have to have a brad, I can use this. Okay. I do have a clock in here, of this thing. That was in something that I bought, it was in a book that I got from one of the thrift shopping things I did. It's a compass, but it's not really, it's just a pretend thing. And I thought, well, that'll go good on the cover with a few other bits and pieces, won't it? You know, so that's there for that. I'll put that back in there. I've got a little brad. There's a little go in there. And this is not actually a thing for it. This is actually a thing for a compass or something, isn't it? Because that's not going to show you what the time is. That's not going to show you the time, Sonya. Hang on a minute, we'll have a look in here. Right. No, I think I might use one of these big ones. Where are you? That. Because it's longer. Right. Now, I want to put these back in this little bag so I know, and put them back in the box here where I've got them other things, so I know where it is. And I'm going to have to put this on here. I do have some pliers here. Might not need them, we'll see what happens. I'll just put these back in the parcel, back in this thing. It seems to me too that it needs brightening up a bit, this piece. It seems like it's a bit dull. Oh, I should have put that one back in too. And that. Right. Well, I must make a compass then. That sort of thing is there, isn't it? Well, I'd say it'd be a compass, wouldn't it? But that thing is for. Oh, I've got that from. Come here, you. Don't leave me. Now this is going to have a hole in it, and I need a piece of cardstock to put behind it to give it a bit more stability. I don't know whether I'll find a piece in here that's thick enough or not. There you go, look at that. It's not big enough though. Alright, here's another piece. There's another bit there, Sonya. Somewhere. In this one. That's incredible, isn't it? I would have put some aside for it for doing that sort of thing, because I usually do. I'll use that and I'll stick that onto there. Oh, pretty flowers on, but anyway, that's not going to be on the other side, so nobody's going to worry about that, and you won't be able to see this. Yes, you will, because I'm going to be able to take it out of there, aren't I? Okay, so you will be able to see this. I'm about for my water. Now, do I want that to be the... No, I want that to be the side that you see, okay? Oh, goodness me, don't leave the wrong things on you. It'll fall off there. Oh, it's too close that way. Okay, let's put a bit of glue on here. I've been doing a bit this morning on a... Oh dear, what's this come off of now? What was I doing this morning? Oh, writing with that texture. I thought it was black and everything's green, so it's not black at all. So everything's green on it. I've got it all over my hands. So I'm making another journal. It's got children's storybook papers and things in it. So I hope that works out all right. Then I've got to finish this one. I should probably stop telling you how many I've got. I just like doing them. And I've had all the stuff collected up, but then I put it away, gets into the mix, you know, of everything else, and then you never find it again. I'm trying to cut this out as nice as smoothly as I possibly can. And I'm cutting a bit of that off there, and I shouldn't be, should I? I'm not going to be able to ink this today because I didn't bring the ink close enough to me. I've got a thing to pick up stuff with, but it's in a box with a lot of other things, so we'll just leave that for the day and we'll just do it a bit later because it's something I'm going to be able to take out of there, isn't it? Did we turn it into a book? This bit. If I'd have thought about that before, I could cut around it too, wouldn't I? At the same time. Right. Now, that's up the right way there, okay? So, I'm going to make a hole. I've got my crocodile here. I'll use that. Maybe not. Oh, wrong thing. I'm doing it the wrong way anyway. I don't think I want a very big hole, but it's not going to reach. Righto, nobody panic. Just give me a second and I'll get the other something else. I'll get something else to do it with. Yeah. Trust me to have everything piled in my own road. Right, this one here is probably the smallest one. And if I need a pair of pliers, I better get them out too while I'm here. This is not quite the right thing, but it'll squeeze it shut if I need it to, or open it up or whatever. Just give me poor old hands a bit of a help. Sorry about this, people, but I was ready. Sort of. Well, I wasn't really, because I was just going to show it to you, but I thought I might do a thing in it, might as well. You know, if she's not interested in it, have this reaches to the middle. I don't think it's going to either. Look at that. Wait a minute. Get back over here onto the thing, Sonya. This is not going to reach the middle. Okay, right, we've got pokey tool. How about the pokey tool? It's back in the drawer. It's only a very small drawer and I've got so much stuff shoved in there. But it's handy for me to reach it, you know. It's good for me to reach it there. Yeah, pokey tool. Probably should have started off with that. But you've got to be careful because it'll bend things, won't it? There we go. I did it. And it's really neat too, I must say. Now, do I want anything on here? Well, I don't have any journaling space because I've taken it off there, haven't I? I've taken all the journaling space away. And the paper that I could do it with, it's probably not here anywhere. I wasn't thinking about the journaling here. It's in here. What's this? No. Right, I don't think I have anything for that. Because I found some interesting things I found some really interesting things. Well, I started this 5 years ago because I have a video up on. I've actually got a video up on doing the first page. So if you want to see how that went for me. So what did I do with me Brad? That's interesting, isn't it? Here it is. So I'm going to have to put it through this way. I can make the hole a bit bigger now. Back through this way. Do I have a ring thing to put over the top of this, I wonder? Push that through there. No. No. I can't really put a eyelet on there, can I? So that's all the things it's all the hardware bits I've got here. So I might just have to open this out. See what happens then. I'm going to clean my hand because it's really annoying me. I get anything on anything. Actually, I have a black texture and everything's and it's green. Maybe it's really dark bottle green and I can't see that, but it looks black to me. Every time I touch it, it's all over myself. I forgot about that when I was writing on it before. Done something. Righto, so now we're going to open this up. I hope. I think it would have been good if I had to have a ring for it. Put over it. Come on. Sorry about this, people. Got it. Now this bread that I'm using, it's out of it's like something they'd have in office. This stuff. It's really, really thick, heavy, quality thing. What time will we make it? 7:05 or something. Is that all right? What's the other one look like in here? I've got. How do I do it? I don't even know where it is, do I? I was not gonna. Sure, there's one in here. There it is. Because he's got a little circle over the top of it, see? But this is not too bad like that. I'm not too disappointed with that. That's alright. Now where'd you go? I don't remember where it was. Ah dear. Where are you? No. Over towards the back a bit, Sonya, come on. there. Right. This is where it was. In here. And it's extremely tricky to get that in there too. It'll sit up too because it's a little bit. Push it down flatter. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to make a book for the other side of it. Where am I? Up here. Over here, a journal to put over there, so we'll have some extra for writing, you know, so we need some more writing papers. There's the centre. We'll do more writing pages there. I'll put something down along the edge of it later. But anyway, so, well, that was me faffing around doing that. I suppose at least if I do a bit at a time, anyway, I'll get it done eventually, won't I? Just do a bit at a time. This definitely needs something else, doesn't it? Probably put some of that faux de Monty things on there or something. But anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed seeing that. Because I've really enjoyed revisiting it myself. I'm going to have to sort out what sort of cover I'm going to have. The cover that's on this cover's on here is pretty good, but it needs to be fixed, of course. It needs to be turned into something amazing, doesn't it? Anyway, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.